my father's house at 19 with a suitcase and a restless heart. I thought the world was made in for me and every road could be a start. I lived in Mainz, Heidelberg, Hamburg, crossed the river, crossed the years. But somewhere underneath my footsteps, one little town was always near. There was a word for every sidewalk, a word for jam, a word for rain. And every face along the schoolyard had somehow known my name. We played our football in the meadows, came home with mud upon our knees. And summer seemed to last forever between the houses and the trees. Oh, home is not a house you can't return to, nor a road that leads you back again. It is a light behind the window, burning somewhere in the heart of a man. And wherever life may take you, wherever you may roam, there is a place where every stone knew your name. And perhaps that place is home. I joined the club, I played the accordion, I learned the language of the town. I moved the pieces on a chessboard while evening slowly settled down. We built a church with hands and hammers, shows the colors of the glass. And I believe that little choices would shape the world we had. The red bench stood beside the playground, green field stretched beyond the lane. We planted trees that marked the wetlands, dreaming they would stay the same. I sat among the town's young voices, believing I could make things new. I never knew how much of living was already living there with you. Oh, home is not a house you can return to, nor a road that leads you back again. It is a light behind the window, burning somewhere in the heart of a man. And wherever life may take you, wherever you may roam, there is a place where every stone knew your name. And perhaps that place is home. Now more than 20 years have vanished here among these Hessian hills. I know the path around the cool park, I know the quiet and the still. There's an ice cream shop I go to, there a friend I gladly met. And sometimes this new world around me feels like shelter in the street. But something here is different, though I've given it my years. I know the names of many people, but not the ghosts behind their tears. I was a stranger when I came here, and perhaps a stranger still. Though these hills have held my footsteps through every season, every chill. And when I walk among the headstones where my mother's name still stays, and every name I recognize there opens up another day. A teacher, friend, a neighbor, a face I haven't seen for years. And suddenly the silent graveyard is crowded with the ones I knew. No, the dead are not so silent when you know the names they bear. Every storm becomes a doorway, every memory meets you there. And when I visit my old father, nothing happens yet, I know. The streets have changed, the fields are smaller, and the faces long ago. Most of those who knew me as a boy have disappeared like morning rain. But I can still walk through that silence and hear the old words speak again. Maybe memory paints in colors that the years have washed away. Maybe childhood makes a kingdom out of one ordinary day. Maybe we don't miss the places, maybe what we miss is who we were before the world grew larger, before we knew what time could do. Oh, home is not a house you can return to, nor a road that leads you back again. It is the child beneath the years who still remembers where he began. And wherever life may take you, wherever you may roam, there is a place where every stone knew your name, and you carry it with you, you carry it home. So let the green fields turn to houses, let the old church weather in the rain. Let the voices fade to whispers, let the streets forget my name. I don't have to find that place again, I only have to know. Somewhere inside the man I've become is the boy who never let it go. And maybe that is what we call home, not the place we cannot leave, but the place that never leaves you, even when we have to leave. Where every stone knew my name, where every stone knew my name. And perhaps that place is home, where every stone knew my name, where every stone knew my name. And perhaps that place is home.